This program is brought to you by Suzuki.
Sa panahon ngayon, necessity na ang smartphone sa buhay ng bawat Pilipino. Halos hindi na mahiwalay sa kanilang mga cellphone kung saan mayroon silang iba't ibang social networking apps. Nangunguna sa pagkahumaling sa mga apps na ito ang mga millennials dahil lumaki sila sa makabagong teknolohiyang ito. Hilig nila ang mag-post ng kanilang mga dream escapes, viral videos, OOTDs at kung ano-ano pa. Hilig din nila ang mag-travel at maghanap ng mga pinakabago at pinaka-trendy na mga bagay. Hanap nila ang freedom at independence. Dahil dito, parami na ng parami ang mga millennials na nawiwili gumamit ng two wheels as their adventure partner. At basta two wheels ang pinag-uusapan, saan ka man lumingon, hinding-hindi pwedeng mawala ang Suzuki.
Suzuki is one of the most preferred motorcycle brands dito sa Pilipinas dahil swak na swak ang mga motor nila sa lahat ng klaseng mga riders. Ang sabi nga nila, Suzuki para sa lahat ng trip mo. So join us in this episode as we put the spotlight on Suzuki. Ako si Paolo Obrera at ito ang nag-iisang show for riders and soon-to-be riders. Ito ang Ride Mo To! Matagal ng perfect partner ng mga nagmomotor dito sa ating bansa ang Suzuki. Mula sa mga tricycle drivers hanggang sa mga street smart commuters, all the way hanggang sa mga karirista on the racetrack, kaakibat na ng mga riders dito sa Pilipinas ang Suzuki. In fact, konting trivia, alam niyo bang over 60 years na ang brand dito sa ating bansa? Kaya naman susubukan natin today ang kanilang current lineup. Recently, the brand made a transformation and that is to cater to the young generation o yung mga tinatawag natin mga millennials. At swak na swak ang current lineup nila sa dynamic lifestyle ng mga young riders. Pati na rin syempre ang mga young at heart. Today, masusubukan natin ang latest models from the brand. We'll try the Suzuki Skydrive Sport, which is their latest fashion scooter. At masusubukan din natin ang Suzuki Smash, the best-selling leisure underbone dito sa Pilipinas. And for the millennials who want to step up in displacement, nandito naman ang GSX-S 750. Pero bago natin subukan ang lahat ng mga motor na yan, alam nyo ba ang Suzuki ay hindi nag-umpisa sa paggawa ng motor? Panoorin natin to.
Sporty, stylish at dependable. Yan ang ilan sa mga katangian ng mga motorsiklo ng Suzuki na nakatatak na sa mga Pinoy. Pero alam nyo ba na hindi nagsimula ang Suzuki sa paggawa ng mga sasakyan at motorsiklo? Ang Suzuki ay unang itinayo sa Japan noong 1909. Pero ang kanilang unang mga produkto ay ang mga weaving looms o yung mga makina na ginagamit sa paghabi ng Japanese silk. Mula sa paggawa ng weaving looms, nag-diversify ang Suzuki dahil na rin sa pangangailangan sa Japan ng practical at affordable mode of transport. Ang kauna-unahang two-wheeled vehicle ng Suzuki ay ang isang bisikleta na kinabitan ng makina na tinawag nilang power-free. Sila rin ang kauna-unahang integrated auto-moto outboard motor company sa bansa simula noong unang pumasok ang Suzuki sa Pilipinas noong 1959. At simula noon, hindi na napigilan pa ang pagsikat ng brand sa bansa.
At kung sikat lang ang pinag-uusapan, well, kilalang kilala ang Suzuki for their underbones. Sino ba naman ang hindi kilala ang Suzuki Raider? Alam ko maraming Raider fans dyan. Pero alam nyo ba that the original Raider 125 was first sold back in 2002? That's more than 15 years ago. Nakakabilib, di ba? At syempre, nandyan din ang Suzuki Smash, the best-selling leisure underbone dito sa Pilipinas.
Since then, Suzuki has been at the forefront of providing just the right motorcycle for the Pinoy rider. Saan man ang trip mo, ano man ang trip mo. But Suzuki is not only proud of their bikes, they are also keen on giving back to the community through their advocacies. Isa sa pinagtutuunan nila ng pansin ang rider education. And these guys are serious. In fact, they hold a Guinness World Record for holding the largest road safety lesson in the world.
Safety riding is basically one of the advocacies of Suzuki Philippines. Aside from this, Suzuki Philippines is a holder of the Guinness World Book of Records about the largest safety riding seminar conducted. we were able to convene around 4,000 riders to attend this seminar.
Nandyan din ang regular events at charity rides na laging kasama ang mga riders nila at syempre ang kanilang all-out support sa local racing community.
Speaking of transformation, Suzuki recently entered the spotlight by launching their latest lineup in a lifestyle event that focused on fashion. Isa na namang first yan mula sa Suzuki.
It was definitely a unique choice from the outside looking in, but Suzuki wanted to make a point. Suzuki organized the event dubbed Manila Fashion Collection Night, which was headlined with the launch of their latest millennial-friendly motorcycles. Suzuki President Hiroshi Suzuki says the company is acknowledging the changing trends and needs of the young market. At dahil dito, gumawa ang Suzuki ng mga motorsiklo na para sa mga millennial, merging style, fashion, and self-expression with functionality.
Suzuki aims to address the growing market of the young generation. The brand recognizes the young riders as trend-conscious, keen to what they really need, and highly values self-expression. Suzuki used these insights to transform and create Suzuki motorcycles that will certainly fit the very active and ever-changing lifestyle of the young generation.
Pagkatapos rumampa ng mga model sa runway, binida naman ng Suzuki ang brand new Suzuki Smash na mayroong 8 stylish new colors. Sinundan naman ito ng napakapoging Suzuki Skydrive Sport na siniksik with the latest features for comfort, looks, and performance.
Miss Liza Soberano and Mr. Enrique Hill.
Natapos ang gabi with celebrity endorsers Liza Soberano and Enrique Hill, who emphasized the need for safety riding and how riding safe and smart is just as important as being stylish and cool on the road. But the event was just the beginning. Celebrities wasted no time in sharing their personal stories on social media on why they prefer traveling around on 2 wheels.
At dahil dyan, yan mismo ang mga bikes na ipapakita namin sa inyo. Starting off with the slim and compact Skydrive Sport. If you ask me, this should definitely be top of your list for a first bike. Kitang-kita nyo naman, sa styling at forma pa lang, very millennial and young talaga ang dating.
With the millennials focusing more on their Instagram-worthy OOTDs and street cred, it made sense to combine the world of form and necessity and function. Kung kailangan ng magandang forma pang araw-araw, kailangan sumabay din ang style when you travel every day.
And this is where this bike comes in. This is the Suzuki Skydrive Sport. Suzuki calls this a fashion scooter, and it is their pitch for your mode of stylish transport. Well, this is the Suzuki Skydrive. Isang tingin mo lang dito, alam mo na ang gustong iparating ni Suzuki, no? This Skydrive Sport is very young. It's very young with its styling. It's very young with its color choice. It has a very, young and very fun spirit about it. Dito pa lang sa styling at sa kulay niya, alam mo na medyo pambata siya. It's meant for fun outings that are very Instagram friendly. But it's also a very practical bike. Like all scooters and underbones in this category, maliit siya, magaang siya. It's quite an easy bike to handle and it doesn't feel intimidating. This for me is a very, very ideal beginner bike because it is fully automatic. Wala siyang clutch and wala siyang shifting involved. It's just a twist and go operation. This has a CVT transmission. So, hindi mo siya kailangang ikambyo or it doesn't even change gears. Hindi mo siya nararamdaman na nagpapalit ng gear. So, it's actually a very, very smooth ride. The Skydrive is also a fuel-injected machine. So, moderno ang kanyang fueling system. No? Di gaya ng karburador, this is a much more modern system that gives you the benefit of meron kang magandang mileage, pero at the same time, panalo rin ang performance na maibibigay sa'yo ng engine. No? Hindi mo kailangan mamili kung mileage ba ang habol mo or kung performance ba ang habol mo. It can give you both. The fuel injection system balances it. No? Maganda yung bigay niya or maganda ang fueling niya for fuel efficiency, and of course, it also balances that out with performance.
If you ask me, that's the most impressive feature of this bike. Menos din sa maintenance at adjustments dahil ginagampanan na ito ng chip na installed sa makina. Therefore, more time to spend with friends and family.
Ang ganda ng takbo niya. It's a very, very smooth ride and it's full of practical features. Tulad na itong mga storage compartments dito sa harap. It also has a little baggage hook. Pwede ka magsabit ng mga shopping bag mo dyan. Meron din siyang maliit na storage compartment under the seat. But like scooters of this size or other scooters of this size, hindi siya masyado malaki. Pero big enough naman siya for basic tools and other small things like your rain gear or maybe even small office things or school supplies na pwede mong isaksak dyan. It's a very young bike that has a very young spirit, but at the same time gives you a lot of practicality as well. Ooh, yeah! The Suzuki Skydrive Sport. Panalo tong bike na to. One look at this bike, alam mo na ang gustong iparating ng Suzuki. Ano? It's very young, it's very millennial, and that is the market that they are chasing. Yun talaga yung hinahabol nilang look. Pambata, very young and very fun. Although very fun ang kanyang imaging at ang kanyang styling, the bike is packed with performance. It's a 113cc engine na fully automatic. It's twist and go. Wala siyang clutch, hindi siya kailangan ikambyo. Twist and go lang siya, isa-start mo lang siya at sasakyan mo na. If you know how to ride a bicycle, masasakyan mo tong Skydrive Sport. Now, it's got a lot of angles and sharp styling. I know that it's taken some of its styling cues from larger displacement sport bikes tulad ng GSX-R ng Suzuki. Medyo kita mo naman siya in terms of the DNA dahil poging-pogi ang kanyang styling.
Hindi mo man kamukha si Enrique Hill, I'm sure mapapalingon pa rin sila when you're riding this bike with its edgy design.
All in all, this is a perfect bike for the young generation of riders who are looking for a very fun and very hip styling when it comes to their bike, and also a lot of performance and value for money. You get a lot of bike for under 68,000 pesos.
Prof M, riding tip. Pag jingle, do not piss into the wind. Sabayan nyo yung direksyon ng hangin. Kung hindi, alat! Prof M, safety riding tip. Tumingin lagi kung saan dumadaan. Importante yan dahil kung hindi, yun ang mangyayari. Woo!
Sa ating pagbabalik, susubukan naman natin ang super popular na Suzuki Smash. Huwag kayong maalis, magbabalik ang Ride Mo To. Welcome back sa Ride Mo To. Kanina sinubukan natin ang fashion scooter ng Suzuki, the Skydrive Sport. Ngayon naman, we have another bike that is perfect for beginners. This is the Suzuki Smash, the #1 selling leisure underbone dito sa Pilipinas. It's ideal for more adventurous millennials. Ano? Let's ride na!
Unang tingin pa lang, kita mo na kaagad sa forma ng Smash na this is a dynamic underbone. Sa harapan nito, makikita ang naging inspiration for this underbone, ang sikat na GSXR Superbike. Meron siyang multi-reflector headlight sa harapan that perfectly complements the multi-polygon reflector combination lamp sa likuran. Mula sa kulay, disenyo at tindig ng bike, pulido ang pagkakagawa nito. And take a look at this sports watch-inspired instrument cluster. Hindi lang ito para sa forma. It was designed this way to make everything easy to read kahit sa gabi. May kasama din itong gear position indicator which is very useful sa mga newbie riders at pati na rin sa mga veterano. Komportable din itong sakyan dahil sa ergonomic design ng kanyang upuan. Malambot pero may suporta ang seat nito at saktong-sakto ang upright seating position mo dahil dito. Hindi rin ito kataasan kaya madali itong magagamit ng lahat ng klase ng mga riders. Kung practicality ang pinag-uusapan, meron itong 8-liter compartment sa ilalim ng upuan na hindi man magkasya ang isang full-face helmet, makakapaglagay ka pa rin ng kung ano-anong kagamitan tulad ng tools, accessories o kaya mga pinamili. Plus din for this bike ang electric at kickstart para handa ka kahit pa sa sitwasyon na mahina na ang iyong battery. Pagdating naman sa makina, the Suzuki Smash is equipped with a 113cc 4-stroke carbureted single overhead cam engine. Suabe humatak ang Smash with its lightweight build kaya maganda ang acceleration nito. Moving in and out of traffic is also easier because of how compact it is. And I'm guessing you will want to use this bike more in the city dahil matipid ito sa gas. In our tests, kaya nitong tumakbo ng hanggang 47 kilometers kada litro. In terms of braking performance, drum brakes ang nakalagay sa front and rear ng Smash. But Suzuki also offers a model na may disc brakes sa harap for that extra stopping power. Tip lang sa ating mga bagong riders, easy lang sa pagpisil ng brakes. Huwag nyo itong biglayin para makaiwas na sa semplang.
Alright, this is the Suzuki Smash at kitang-kita at ramdam na ramdam mo why it is the #1 selling leisure underbone dito sa Pilipinas. It is a nice, small, compact design na napaka-beginner friendly in the sense na hindi siya overwhelming dalhin. It's quite easy to use. It's a 4-speed semi-automatic. Wala siyang clutch, so hindi mo kailangan magtimpla ng clutch and throttle. Pero kailangan mo pa rin mamili ng gear na tinatakbo ng bike mo. So you have 4 gears to choose from. Like I said, it's a 4-speed transmission. And there's a nice basic instrument cluster dito sa harap. No? Meron kang speedometer, odometer, meron kang gear indicator, you have a gas gauge, and of course indicators for your signal lights and your high beam, low beam. So all the basic information na hahanapin ng beginner rider or more experienced riders, nandito lahat yan sa basic cockpit ng Smash. Now the Smash is it's quite a nice nimble bike or underbone. Medyo masarap siyang i-maneuver. It's nice to drive, it's nice and light. At saktong-sakto lang ang kanyang 4-speed transmission. Now I would highly recommend this bike for beginners because of the fact na, like I said, maliit siya, magaan siya, madaling dalhin. It's quite low. So pagka medyo matangkad kang rider, you might feel a little bit cramped. So definitely this suits a bit of a smaller rider or yung mga hindi masyadong matangkad. But of course, taller riders can also use the bike with great comfort also. And of course, it features things like a push-button electric start at meron din siyang kickstart backup. So kung inabot ka ng medyo mahina ang baterya mo, meron kang kickstart backup to make sure that you get to where you're going. So whether you're a newbie or an experienced rider, the Suzuki Smash definitely checks the right boxes. Whew! Panalo tong Suzuki Smash. There's definitely a reason why this is the #1 selling leisure underbone dito sa Pilipinas. It's a nice, small, compact bike. Napaka-friendly niya, no? It's great for beginners at hindi ka rin mabibitin if you're a more experienced rider. It's a semi-automatic experience, no? Wala siyang clutch. Hindi mo kailangan magtimpla ng clutch and throttle, but you need to select the gear. Kailangan mo pa rin kumambyo between the 4 speeds that this transmission offers. adequate naman yon. Tama lang yung speed niya, particularly for beginners or more novice riders dahil hindi siya masyadong nakaka-overwhelm or nakaka-nervyos na gamitin. It's a very friendly bike. It's highly maneuverable, napakatipid, and very practical dahil ang dali niyang hanapan ng mga parking space when you get to areas like this and you wanna park your bike. Swak na swak talaga to sa needs ng millennial. I'm not surprised why it is the #1 selling leisure underbone in the market now.
Ano ang tunog ng isang Suzuki race bike?
Sa aming pagbabalik, ipapakilala namin sa inyo ang street sport bike ng Suzuki na bagay sa younger generation. Magbabalik ang Ride Mo To. Welcome back sa Ride Mo To. Hindi lang kilala ang Suzuki for making commuter bikes. They are also known for making the baddest motorcycles on the planet. Yan ang kanilang mga big bikes. And today on Ride Mo To, meron tayong konting patikim. One of their street sport bikes na bagay sa mga younger generation of riders who are looking for the thrill of speed.
Ito ang GSX S750, ang isa sa pinakasikat na motor sa big bike lineup ng Suzuki. Sa itsura pa lang, bawat kurba at saang anggulo mo sipatin, kitang-kita ang racing pedigree ng motorsiklong ito. Paano ba naman? Ito ang street incarnation ng championship-winning bike na Suzuki GSX-R. Pagdating sa performance, hindi magpapaawat ang street-tuned 749cc long-stroke engine nito with 113 horsepower, kaya di ka kukulangin sa lakas nito. Bagong disenyo rin ang chassis nito para maging mas compact at mas magaang ang bike. The new design also helps the bike's handling and improves control. Pero hindi lang outright performance meron ang bike na ito. Dinisenyo din ito with comfort in mind, kaya mas upright ang placement ng handlebars nito. The GSX S750 features a nice instrument cluster with everything a rider needs in a legible and easy-to-read display. In terms of safety, hindi ka bibitinin ng Nissin 4-piston calipers with ABS nito sa harapan at ang Nissin single caliper piston with ABS nito sa likuran. These will not only provide the rider with enough stopping power, but it will also give more control during hard braking. Kung ang hanap mo ay isang exhilarating experience on two wheels while making a big statement, well, look no further than the Suzuki GSX-S 750.
Kita nyo namang siksik na siksik ang ating episode. Mula sa ating review ng fashion scooter, the Suzuki Skydrive Sport, hanggang sa best-selling leisure underbone, the Suzuki Smash. Kasama na rin of course ang street sport bike ng Suzuki, the GSX-S 750. From these three bikes alone, hindi na kayo mahihirapan pumili ng motor na bagay sa inyong lifestyle at riding style. O paano mga kamotor, hanggang dito na lang muna ang ating episode. Pero tuloy ang ating adventures next week dito sa nag-iisang show for riders and soon-to-be riders, ang Ride Mo To! Let's ride na!
This program was brought to you by Suzuki.